What's going on, y'all? It's Drum, and I got something for y'all. This video is a review of the movie Fatal Affair. Fatal Affair is starring Nia Long as the main co-star, and Omar Epps. It's supposed to be a horror film, but I found it funny because they made this movie multiple times. You know, you got The Intruder with Michael Ealy, and then you got Obsessed with Beyonce, and then you got the other Obsessed movies. Okay, so moving forward, the movie is pretty much about this individual, which is Omar Epps, stalking Nia Long. Omar Epps is referred to David in the movie. Nia Long is Elite, and she is having trouble in her marriage. She feels like her husband is a stranger, and she's kind of distanced from him, but that opens a little bit more space because her friend from 20 years back, which is Omar Epps, comes out of nowhere and starts working at the same firm she works at, and they start to like catch up with this old friendship thing or whatever, and they go out for drinks at a club, and things get confusing. So meanwhile, with being in the club, they start dancing, being close a little bit, and then somehow they end up in the bathroom kissing and stuff, and then she like stops and runs off and goes back home, back to her husband, all sad and stuff, as if something was wrong done to her, but she was in the wrong situation with the wrong person. At that point, she became obsessed, Omar Epps, aka David, became obsessed with her. He started pushing the friendship and reaching out to her in harmless ways at first, but then like throughout the movie, things got worse. He started to find ways to get to her, and he started like blackmailing her in ways to like get her to talk to him. The big thing is that he was willing to notify her husband, and then he was also dating her friend at the time, which was kind of dumb. She was dumb. She was not thinking. She just wanted a man in her life, which made no sense. So Omar Epps, okay, David, he started getting dangerous. I gotta talk about one thing. Omar Epps, bro. This man's head was getting bigger each scene, bro. The man's head was getting fatter each scene, bro. Just look at what they did to him in his ID picture. Bruh. They knew what was going on. They knew what they were trying to do. Nia Long is basically married to this man named Marcus, played by Stephen Bishop. And then, so, marriage is kind of rocky. She feels uneasy, or she feels like she's drifting apart from him or something. But throughout the movie, it seemed like cops were not there. There was one cop in the movie. I mean, there were a few that worked like investigative stuff, but they weren't doing anything. There was one like patrol officer in the movie that ended up showing up. He literally had no words, no interaction with anybody. He just pulled up all slow at the end of the movie when Omar Epps was doing all the crazy stuff at the house, like killing people that were like close to her. Once the cop pulled up, he was already dead. He pulled up, the scene cut, and he was dead. Explain. Anyways, when we got to the end, David, aka Omar Epps, whatever, got into a fight with her husband Marcus, and then they were fighting and fighting somehow, and Nia Long ended up rescuing her husband, and then the daughter was nowhere to be found. Okay, my bad, I forgot to talk about the daughter. This girl should have been in her own movie, because none of this stuff had nothing to do with her. She was unaware of anything. She was over here trying to figure out college. Meanwhile, her mom in some kind of affair, getting stalked and trying to defend for her life. Didn't even make any sense to add her in. She should have stayed at college housing. Her husband didn't get mad the whole time. How do you have somebody cheat on you and you not get upset or get mad? Or not want to be around them? She was like, babe, this happened. And then that was it. Like, he was just, why didn't you tell me? I could have understood. I mean, he didn't say those exact words, but Basically, that's what happened. Fatal Affair. It's a good movie. It gives you a little laugh. I recommend you watch it in the morning, like around the 10 a.m., 11 a.m. You know, when you're sleeping in, kind of times. It's something you gotta see. It's funny. You gotta see it for yourself. But hey, it is what it is. It's another movie, and people gonna keep making movies like it. And in real life, people always gonna be obsessed with other people. It's just how it is. But I don't know any stories about people going on killing sprees, trying to express their love, and the junk don't make no sense. Fatal Affairs. Watch that. Like this video and subscribe to the channel. I'm about to push some more content to you. I'm gonna push it. I'll see what's next. Stay tuned.